This is Sonic Frontiers, the newest entry to the Sonic the Hedgehog series, and this is Lego. You already know what this is. And I decided it would be fun to recreate Sonic Frontiers out of Lego. So let's see how this turns out. Now, what's interesting about Sonic Frontiers is the fact that this game is so different from any Sonic game we've gotten that kind of makes it difficult to build some of this stuff out of Lego, but I'm going to try. Before we begin building, there are some things that we need. First, we need Lego. And next we need a Sonic minifigure, which luckily for us there have been two made. There's one of Classic Sonic, which came out this year in the Sonic the Hedgehog Idea set, and one of Modern Sonic from the Dimension set all the way back in 2016. I feel really old. The first thing I decided to build was a Coco, a new rock creature that you can find throughout the game and is something I really want as a plush. And after trying to build a Coco a few times, I really couldn't get a build I was super satisfied with, so I just moved on. Now, one of the many new things that they added to this game was a combat system, which is something we haven't really seen in a Sonic game before, and a couple of new abilities, with the biggest one being a cyloop. It's really cool looking, so I had to build it out of Lego. To build the cyloop, I used a whole bunch of 1x2 plates in blue, white, red, purple, and pink, and just placed them in a random order since there's really no pattern for the cyloop in the game, and I think this turned out really good. Now, throughout the game, you'll be fighting a whole bunch of bosses, some giant and some really small, but the first one you encounter is the ninja, which I think is such a cool design that I just had to make it out of Lego, but the only issue is that the ninja is made out of triangles. Can you see the issue here? But the worst part of the design was the arms, because of the fact that it's not actually connected to the ninja, it's floating next to the ninja. So I had to figure out a way to make it so it was floating and also looked like a triangle. Now overall, I think this turned out great. There are some things I definitely want to improve upon later, but I don't have enough parts. The only real issue I have though is the fact that it can't stand at all. Now, the last thing I wanted to build was a part of the world of Sonic Frontiers. Now, Sonic Frontiers is split up into 5 different islands. The first one you are on is Kronos Island, which is just this big grass island, and it has a whole bunch of abandoned structures, and I really wanted to recreate the place where you first meet Ninja, because I already built Ninja, and also the fact that I just think this will look really cool, so I decided to build a diorama of that area. I'm doing a really bad job explaining this. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. And here's what it looks like all together. Overall, I just really like the way this turned out. Now, in the future, I do want to build one of the giant titans that you fight in the game. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.
Hedgehog official account in my chat, I had to ask if they're aware of the crimes Knuckles is capable of in this game. And all they had to say was tax evasion. You are heavily altering this playthrough.